What's going on, guys? It's Swag, and before we continue on with this video, I just want to wish you guys Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I wish you guys, everyone here in the community, I wish you guys a great year next year in 2021. Please make sure you go like, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any cool epic videos doing with action figures and stop motion. Thanks again, guys, and enjoy this year's collection video. Alright guys, I'm going to start in my living room, so make sure you stay till the end so you guys can see my full studio. So here we start with my first shelf, and this one's right in my living room. We're going to go right in and start looking at my Dragon Ball Z SHF figures. So here's my, well, I guess we'll go through it. We have Nappa, Ginyu, Vegeta, Frieza, the little Cyberman. We have Jiren. We have Jiren in his, his super buff, juiced up form. God Goku. Goku and Vegeta, their blue form. Vegito blue. Golden, Frieza, Goku black custom. We have Beerus, Trunks, the Golden Cells custom, and Whis. Going over here, we have Kaioken, Goku, Ultra Instinct, Goku, Krillin, Majin Vegeta, Kid Buu custom, Gohan, Fat Buu, Super Buu, Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We have the new Broly, Kid Goku coming down here. We have some of the Z Fighters, of course. Bulma, Tien, Yamcha. We got Hercule over there. Piccolo, base form Goku, Gohan. This little puppy that came with Bulma. Some of the Cell stuff here. Cell Game Trunks, Vegeta, Super Vegeta. Android 16 and 17. 18. Perfect Form Cell, the first release. And Super Saiyan Goku with a custom Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt. So here's a pan out of the Dragon Ball Z shelf in the collection. I'm very excited to get the other members of the Ginyu Force that are coming up this coming year. Coming up here, we have my first order display. So I'm a big fan of army building and displaying my Imperial troops from Star Wars. So right here I have, Emperor, Supreme Leader, whatever you want to call him, Kylo Ren. Followed by Sith troopers. We have Emperor Palpatine in the back, of course, because as we know, Palpatine was behind everything. So we have Palpatine in the back with the deluxe version with his chair and throne or whatever. I used to be Snoke's spot until it was revealed that Snoke was basically a punk and just a clone. So Snoke's just on the side there. But we have some Knight of Ren, First Order troops, Captain Phasma, Executioner, First Order, SHF, a couple of SHF Stormtroopers from the First Order, and a couple of Black Series ones, and of course some Praetorian Guards guarding the Emperor. That's the First Order right there for you guys. Coming over here, new to the collection, we have the Masterpiece Beast Wars. So actually, this is the Masterpiece Optimus and Megatron that I used in the Beast Wars stop motion that I did this year. This Beast Wars Megatron, definitely top 3 figures in my collection. It's just so fun. Feels great in my hand. Super high quality. Looks exactly like the show. We have Black Arachne up here on her web, and of course Cheetar. Looking forward to getting Dinobot and Tigatron in the future sometime. But coming down below these guys, we have of course my Hot Toys Civil War Iron Man. If you guys remember from the last collection video, this guy was new back then. But I still have him because he's one of my favorite pieces. I would never give this one away or sell it. I'm a big fan of the Mark 46 Civil War armor. And his like beat up battle damage face is just great, along with that little cap helmet. Right next to him, of course, we have the great Ape Vegeta, looking monstrous, holding up the Dragon Ball shelf with one hand. Over here, we have the new Emperor Palpatine Force FX lightsaber that I actually unboxed in the last unboxing. Decided to put it on the hilt display, looking very, very clean. And right next to, of course, the Hot Toys Lord Vader. Now this is the Lord Vader from Rogue One. I'm super happy with it. And just like that Iron Man, I would never give this piece up, ever. It's a must in my collection. Up close up right there. Coming down here, of course, we have the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers Infinity War. And of course, the new Hasbro Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher. So we have these two pieces here side by side. I grew up with Power Rangers as a kid, and I'm a big fan of the MCU and Infinity War, so I had to have these two pieces in my collection. Coming right along, we still have our Imperial Forces. We have all the troops in the back. Moff Tarkin, Grand Admiral Thrawn custom, Red Guards, of course, Lord Vader up in the front, Director Krennic, Admiral Piet, some stuff from Rogue One, Death Troopers, of course. We have the Stormtroopers with the pauldrons, with different ranks, with orange, white, black, AT-AT driver, pilot. We have a couple of those red Stormtroopers that I'm forgetting their names off the top of my head, oh my goodness. The new Flame Trooper from The Mandalorian just joined the ranks along with the captain from the Gaming Greats. We have a couple of SHF Stormtroopers lined up at the front here, looking spiffy. Black Series Stormtroopers, some troopers from Solo, and of course one of those jetpack Stormtroopers rounding, and fitted with these nice Star Wars walls from Space Walls. This section here is one of my favorites. Here's a full shot right here. The Imperial Forces. And right below the Imperial Forces, we have some more Dragon Ball stuff continued. Stuff that I could not fit up there, unfortunately. We have like the Saiyan Space Pod, SHF Broly, the new 2.0 Blue Goku, Blue Vegito. We have the Dragon Stars Frieza First Form and Dragon Stars Cooler, the Time Machine, and one of these demoniacal Frieza henchmen. So I'm definitely gonna switch up this Goku 2.0 for that old one and switch them around, because I want this one up in my main display. And then coming up here, up at the top of this shelf, we of course have the Godzilla collection. Now, last update, I did not show you guys this because I considered this to be a major spoiler, but I'm already on episode 4 or 5 at this point of the Godzilla series. So most of these monsters you guys have already seen in my stop motions. Some of these monsters you guys have never seen before, and I might be planning videos with all of them. So of course we have King Kong, the NECA Kong, Batra, Mecha King Ghidorah, Anguirus over here, the Sludge Boy, Cyclops, forgetting his name. We have the Heisei Godzilla in the poster variant colors fighting this beautiful beast here, the Mecha King Ghidorah. He has him strapped up. Mothra's up there. So is Rodan. We have King Ghidorah Special Color Edition right in the center. Beautiful. Space Godzilla. King Caesar. Of course, Goji himself, the GMK SHF, the main star of my Godzilla films. We have Godzilla Jr., of course, Baragon, and Desastroya. I did sell my Biollante. I wish I didn't, but I'm glad I did because I sold them at a high price, and I know they're re-releasing Biollante in special color, so I'm definitely gonna grab it again in the special color form. But yeah, this is the Godzilla stuff, looking pretty sweet. Now a full view of the whole shelf from top to bottom. Godzilla stuff, First Order, Beast Wars, Dragon Ball Z, the Hot Toys Tony, Hot Toys Vader, Palpatine's lightsaber, Imperial Shelf, Infinity Gauntlet, more fur, and the more Dragon Ball stuff. This is pretty sweet. Have it right here in the living room. It's a nice display pieces for, you know, showing to my friends and family. So yeah, this is pretty cool. New addition to the living room, a smaller shelf over here on this side. A little three cube shelf. On top we have, of course, the Lego Star Wars set, the Republic ship here, and we have Anakin, Yoda, Mace Windu, and some clones, clone pilots driving, some clone gunners. When I was a kid, I've always wanted this Lego set, and I was never able to get it or afford it. But now that I'm working a full-time job and I pay my own bills, I can buy whatever I want. So I'm glad I own this in my collection now. But as you guys don't know, I am a fan of Lego Star Wars. So right underneath, I do have my own Lego Star Wars Endor display. Got the Endor base, a little AT-ST, some Ewoks, catapults. This is basically a couple sets merged together on this display. Right underneath, following Return of the Jedi, we have the new Palpatine throne room fight. Vader, Luke, Palpatine, those guards outside. And right underneath, the Black Series Boba Fett helmet. That's right, boys. I'm super excited that Boba Fett is back in The Mandalorian. I'm super glad I got this helmet when it first came out. Cause I'm betting right now it's harder to come by, or maybe a little bit pricier. So here's the full display of this shelf here. Alright, going over to my bookshelf. Believe it or not, I do read books. Most of them, though, are Star Wars related. So I got my bookshelf here, and of course I decided to line it up with like little Lego sets that I collected. Mando stuff, Episode 1, Qui-Gon, the Mando stuff, Cantina. Going up here to my comics shelf, loaded with comics and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. More Lego Star Wars sets. The clay model of the crate dragon that I made for that one stop motion. Vader's operating table with Palpatine. And yeah, that's pretty much for my bookshelf. Again, I'm saving my main studio for last. Right here got my TV, my PS4, got some Funkos. Let's head over to the main studio, shall we? So walking along, I have, of course, the Razor Crest right there. But the main thing you guys came to see was my studio. And here it is, my studio. Coming into the studio, I have my working space, dioramas, and of course, boom, the main part of my collection here. And I mean, I guess I'll start with this shelf here. So basically, right at the top, at the heart of the collection, we have this Infinity War display with the actual Thanos throne diorama that I'm using in my Infinity War stop motion. And around this diorama, I have some comics just framed up. Nothing in particular, just comic books that I enjoyed or I like the cover of. We have the Deadpool Corps #1, Secret Wars #1, Thanos, Civil War 2, and this awesome X-Men comic with the sweet, sweet cover of Magneto and Charles. But taking a closer look at this Infinity War display, I know in the last collection video a couple years ago, I actually didn't show you guys this piece. I had this piece already here, obviously now with all these figures, but I kept it a secret because I know it was an Infinity War spoiler. But I'm finally pleased to present to you my Infinity War display here. Of course, we have Thanos, that Gucci custom Thanos up at the top. We have his Black Order. Around him, a couple of Outriders, and of course, the Avengers, all defeated. Cyclops, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Hulk, Beast. We have Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Wolverine, and Falcon, Black Knight, Ant-Man. And just for giggles, we have, of course, the unstoppable Squirrel Girl. Thought that'd be funny to throw in there. But yeah, here's a closer look of the whole thing. Coming over here, we have the Black Series. What would you call this? Speeder? With Enfys Nest. Then we have here Wakanda, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. A Wakanda display. Coming down, we have the Age of Apocalypse display. Some Age of Apocalypse stuff. Some custom 4 Horsemen. Sugar Man. Apocalypse, Wolverine, Blink. Right underneath these guys, we still have our Hydra shelf with that Mezco Red Skull, Arnim Zola, that variant that came with the Hydra cap, and our Hydra army here. Mix of goons, these assassin ones, the tactical helmet ones, and the big brutes. So you have a nice little Hydra shelf going here. Of course, he has his little cube in his hand. The Tesseract. Underneath, we have some more Lego Star Wars sets, some Episode 1 stuff. The Gungan sub. The Naboo Starfighter with that sweet Princess Amidala minifig. Right in the center here, bottom center, we have some Star Wars Clone Wars stuff. Revenge of the Sith. Of course, we have the ATTE, one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles. Clone Turbo Tank. Republic Star Cruiser here. The Clone Tank. Some clones here on the bottom. Some of the 501st battle packs I opened up. I have a little Order 66 going on here with some Jedi fighting off clones. Ahsoka. Those new Ahsoka clones. Kiadi Mundi. Right to the right of these guys, we have X-Force and the Ultimates. I have a little X-Force here. I'm just missing another Archangel to round out this team. We have Wolverine, Psylocke, Fatamex, Deadpool, and of course we have the Ultimates. Ultimate Widow, Ultimate Cap, Ultimate Iron Man, and that Thunderstrike Thor, which I'm using as an ultimate Thor. Right above it, we have the AIM and the Batman Who Laughs. I saw this piece at GameStop. I could not stop myself. It's such a nice piece. So I added the Batman Who Laughs with the wings. And right behind him, we have the AIM forces. Of course, the Toy Biz MODOK. I'm not going to be getting the new MODOK. This Toy Biz MODOK is ride or die for me. AIM scientists, AIM troopers. Going up above here, we have more Lego Star Wars, and of course the NECA Triceratons that I unboxed from the last unboxing. These guys are sweet. They're just too beautiful not to be hidden somewhere, so I wanted these out for display. So I'm glad I have these three here. Some more Lego Star Wars sets back here, and then in the middle we have our first order Lego Star Wars. So down here we had our Clone Wars stuff. Here we have our first order stuff for Lego Star Wars. Of course, Kylo Ren shuttle. Kylo Ren himself here. With some Sith troopers. BB-9. Red TIE Interceptor. Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. 2 ATM-6s. Knights of Ren shuttle with Rey fighting off the Knights of Ren. Then right above this, we have the Rebel Alliance fleet. This is probably my favorite. I'm a big fan of collecting Lego Star Wars vehicles, if it's not already obvious. So of course I have the Tantive right here, right in the middle, looking beautiful, leading the charge. A-Wing, X-Wing, B-Wing, Y-Wing, and the U-Wing from Rogue One. I think another little green A-Wing here, yep. Of course, some Rebel Alliance stuff, minifigs, pilots, Rebellion officers, Rebel soldiers, Bail Organa. Pretty sweet. Right next to these guys, of course, I have the Millennium Falcon, the most legendary Rebel ship ever. And we'll open it inside. It's kind of cool. I kind of arranged some minifigures in here, and I have my own scene going on. So opening this up, inside the Millennium Falcon, I have, Rey and Luke, and a little Porg here. I have Luke training Rey. I have Finn sitting in the swivel chair here, hanging out with BB-8 and Dio. Inside the turret, we have Poe Dameron manning the guns. Right here I have Princess Organa reunited with Han Solo while she's sick on her bed. We have that Rebel officer who's actually Princess Leia's daughter. I have her minifig right here, right next to her mom. R2-D2 and C-3PO taking care of them. Over here we have everyone's favorite Rose Tico and this guy Bolio just hanging out. And of course, in the pilot seat, we have Lando and Chewie driving the Millennium Falcon. So we have the whole gang here. Closing this up. And let's take one final full view of this whole display here from top to bottom. Comics, Thanos, Wakanda, Legos, Apocalypse, Hydra, AIM, X-Force. You got it. My next shelf, coming over here to the left. Again, we'll do from top to bottom. At the top, we have the Imperial Shipyard. The Imperial forces here. Of course, it got the YouTube play button. Silver one for 100,000 subs. Super happy to have that, and of course I'm displaying it proudly right up there. But yes, we have Vader's castle over here. This TIE Striker, Stormtroopers, ATST, ATDP, this little skeleton warrior here. Of course, the Star Destroyer, TIE Fighter. We got the Lego Walker, Grand Admiral Thrawn and some troops. Got the Imperial tank, and of course this Imperial shuttle. We have a little Leia, Han, and Chewie in here, about to hijack it. So these rebel scum up to no good. Coming down here, we still have our battle droids. Little battle droid army. We have Grievous, some droid forces, droid carriers, tanks, staps, you name it. Right under here we have some more separatist forces, homing spider, destroyer droids, the new tanks that came out this year, droid gunship. Right in the center we have a little Black Series display. Have some, you know, scum and villainy. Jawas, the bounty hunters, Greedo, Gamorrean Guard, Cad Bane, a little R2-D2 remote control thingy from Sphero, and a Luke Skywalker lightsaber toy. It's not an actual replica, it's a $10 toy I bought. It looks kind of good, so I left it there for display. Coming over here, we have the Spider-Verse display. So the Spider-Verse display has grown a little bit since the last update. I mean, I'm sure you guys can recognize some of the new ones like the Armored Spider-Man, Spider-Punk. Of course, that movie Venom in the back. The Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Pig, Miles Morales, Spider-Woman, Scarlet Spider back there, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, 2099 Spider-Man Noir. We have that custom Ghost Spider right there, FF Spider-Man. But yes, looking pretty cool. Here's the Spider-Verse. Right below we have, of course, the Transformers Prime Legacy display. Transformers Prime Legacy, one of my favorite Transformer shows in ever. Such a good story, such good characters. Of course I have everybody from the whole cast here. Soundwave, Ratchet, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, some of those Predacons that we're using for Legacy. Transformers Prime. Predacons, Predaking. I shoved Devastator back there, the Combiner Wars Devastator, because why not? Had nowhere else to put him, but he fits great there. Right underneath these guys, we have the Michael Bayverse Transformers. Some of the figures I still have around. Studio Series stuff in the front, some of the older stuff in the back. Ratchet, Soundwave, Optimus Prime. Some of the Dreads, Nitro, Zeus, Longhaul, Last Night Megatron, Leader Class Starscream, and Leader Class Blackout. Hound back there. Right over here we have some Marvel Legends in this middle shelf here. Some more heroes, you know, Shang-Chi, Alpha Flight, Captain Britain, Red Guardian, Darkhawk. Right above these guys we have some Black Series Rebels. Ewok, you know, just rebellion characters here. Bespin, Luke, Leia, It's a Trap. Some Rebel soldiers from Hoth. Some of the Phoenix Squadron back here. And over here we have, of course, the Titan class Scorponok. How I was able to fit him in this space, I have no idea, but it worked out. Skylink's right next to him. Titan class Scorponok, you guys saw him in the Soda episode, and he's holding that one transformer that turns into his weapon, Fast Track. Right below these guys we have some of the new Black Series Phase 1 Clone Troopers, along with that Walgreens exclusive Lieutenant. AT Holler, some Golden Avenger Funko Pops back there. One of my favorite Lego sets, the MTT, loaded with battle droids in here. Count Dooku, Separatist leadership up here. And then right next to these guys we have, of course, the Slave One, Boba Fett's vehicle. Some more Golden Avengers. Have all the bounty hunters down here. Han Solo got loose. And yeah, that's this display right here. Little full view from top to bottom. And then of course we have the Darksaber right here. Still haven't found a place for it, but it's sitting nice and tight right there. This second display case, we have some Transformer stuff, but we're gonna start at the top. Right at the top, we have some pretty cool new stuff from the collection. Of course we have a Baby Yoda, because why not? Everyone loves Baby Yoda, or Grogu, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna still call him Baby Yoda. We have the Mafex Hush Batman, looking sick with that posable cape. Believe it or not, a 3 3/4 inch Bantha. That's right, this thing is huge. And it's, for some reason, I think it's to scale. It scales all right with the SHF Mando Beskar armor. And I have the little Black Series Grogu riding atop their Bantha, looking pretty sweet. Little Jango Slave One. We have some Marvel Legend Bavs, the big three, Fin Fang Foom, Galactus, and of course that X-Men Sentinel. Got that throwback SwagWave billboard from years ago. And of course, right at the top, we have Omega Supreme. Titan class Omega Supreme. Looking forward to using him in the next Soda episode. We have that Marvel Select Watcher right there. Step back a little bit so you guys can see the full thing here. Right underneath here we have the First Light Transformers IDW team, led by Rodimus. We have Drift, Ultra Magnus, Optimus, Whirlwind, the IDW Megatron that I'm using for Soda, Chrome Dome, and the gang. Right underneath, of course, we have the G1 team. This is my G1 team as currently owned. Of course, we have the Masterpiece G1 Optimus. Right next to him, we have the Siege Jetfire. I actually got him for a great deal on Amazon. I bought him, and I'm glad I did, because right now you're trying to get your Jetfire, he is insane. All the prices for these figs went up since that Siege series came out. But let's look over at our G1 team. Of course, we have Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper, Ironhide, Wheeljack, RC, Prowl, Brawn, Sunstreaker, Hound, Warpath, Trax, Cup, Grapple. We have Hoist back there, Ratchet, Springer, Jazz, Perceptor, Blur, Prowl, Sideswipe. This is my G1 lineup so far for the Autobots. Obviously, I think I'm missing a couple of people. Let me know who you think I should add to this G1 team that I'm missing. Right underneath the Autobots, of course, we have the G1 Decepticons. And of course, led by the masterpiece Megatron. Oh my goodness. We have Barricade, Siege Barricade. We have Starscream and his gang. The War for Cybertron versions, though. It's one of my favorite versions of the three. SwagWave. We have the Triple Changer, the dummy, forgetting his name. We have Astro Train, Siege Soundwave with Laserbeak. We got the Insecticons right here. All three of them. Ravage. The Coneheads. Reflectors. Pounce and his buddy. And then right underneath these guys is more of the new Siege and Earthrise figures that didn't quite make the cut, but they're still part of the ranks. Followed with some of the combiners I still have. Of course, I still have my Combiner Wars Menosaur, and I have my third-party Bruticus upgraded from the War for Cybertron game. Down here we have some of the new stuff again that did not make the cut. Run Amok, some of these Siege figures, Generations figures. Going over here, War for Cybertron Megatron, one of my favorite Megatrons, Ironworks, Galvatron. And yeah, this is my display here, the center display with Transformer lineups. Now before we get to the Marvel Legends one, the new shelf that was added to the collection this year. Again, my collection was expanding and I needed more real estate shelf space. So what I did was I was able to get a shelf to go underneath my work table. That's right. So I actually have a shelf underneath my work table to display some more stuff. So right here we have the Ninja Turtles stuff. The Turtles, of course, Slash, Casey, Shredder, some customs, Krang, a lot of NECA stuff, Bebop and Rocksteady in the back. We have more Empire troops here, some Purge troopers with the Inquisitor, some Scout troopers, Snow troopers, Sand Trooper riding that one beast. Over here I have the classic Avengers display. At Mezco Iron Man, Hawkeye, classic Hercules, classic Miss Marvel, classic Hulk, classic Giant Man, classic Wasp. That deluxe War Machine's back there, even though you can't really see him. Classic Widow, classic Ultron. I just need to get the classic Thor from the 80th anniversary and classic 80th anniversary Cap to finish this display. Right next to them, say hello to, the Venomized T-Rex from Logan 2. Still have this custom around here. Never getting rid of this piece, it's priceless. But right down below we have the Dinobots. The third-party Dinobots, actually surrounded by some of the Joes I've collected, the 6-inch Joes. Prophet Director Deathstroke, of course, the Gucci King, Snake Eyes, Duke. I have Roadblock, Riding Grimlock, some Dinobots back there. Actually here, there you go. Put some light on this. Dinobots. Coming over here, we have some Separatist Black Series figs, of course. Ooh, this looks nice. Right. Grievous, Dooku, some droids, some heavies and some regular infantry. And then right over here we have the Mezco collection. Not including this guy, but we have right here what's the beginning of my Mezco Justice League. Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, Aquaman. Looking super sick. I can't wait to add a Flash and Wonder Woman to this lineup. Right behind him we have Deathstroke, the Mezco Old Man Logan, the custom Mezco Old Man Hawkeye, and of course, Mezco Darkseid. Back at these shelves now that it's properly illuminated. April, Splinter, Shredder. I need to get a better Shredder for sure. This Imperial shelf here. There's War Machine. Hi. So there's a glimpse of this shelf here. Coming over here, of course, we have just bins of accessories, boxes, and you know, for the more higher end figs, I keep the boxes, you know, for transportation purposes and for value purposes. Whenever you're collecting stuff and you own some expensive figures, it's probably a good idea to keep those boxes around. You never know when you might want to sell it, or you need to move and you need to like make sure your figures are properly transported. But yeah. Anyway, here's some of my workspace, some dioramas. I have a closet filled with diorama options. Right here is a picture of me at the 2014 Comic-Con. See, there's the young swag right here. Looking like a baby face. Look at that. Next to Green Arrow's actors, Stephen Amell, some of my friends. Good times. Actually, speaking of Green Arrow, I actually have this it's autograph from the actor who portrayed Deathstroke in the Green Arrow. So pretty cool. Again, my workspace here, some sets. And up here is a new addition to my collection, these wall shelves. So on this first wall shelf, of course, we have the Lightning Collection Power Rangers. We got the OGs right in the front. Zach, Trini, Jason, Kimberly, and I'm forgetting everybody else's name. My goodness. Time Force, other Rangers in the back. Then up here we have the villains, the Ranger villains. Of course, the new Rita and Lord Zed. And then at the top, we have the Omega Ranger right next to this NBA Heroes figure, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. One of my heroes growing up. I am from Los Angeles. I grew up watching the Lakers, and it was super sad to see his passing this year along with Chadwick Boseman. So I have my superhero Kobe figure up there, still in box, with this Omega Ranger. Those are my wall displays. And then the final shelf, of course, the Marvel Legends shelf. Starting from the top. Actually, I'm gonna just go around different sections. I want to show off the Black Series figs first. So here's the top one, has always been Black Series. We're gonna start down here with some of the older stuff. We got Django, Maul, Revan, Darth Nihilus, Sand People right here. We got Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Mace, Master Yoda, Padme, Anakin. Got Leia hiding right there. We'll see you, Leia. Got the SHF Return of the Jedi Luke, Old Man Ben, Lando, Cara Dune, SHF Han, Black Series, Mando, Mayfex R2D2, Black Series Armor, Cal Kestis, the Heavy Mando, SHF Old Man Luke, Black Series Ren, and Finn, SHF Last Jedi Rey. Got some droids and porks down here. Mayfex C-3PO with that golden chrome job, looking nice. Of course, the first release Black Series Rebels Ahsoka. Little white lightsabers top. Little step back. All right, going. I'll show off the villains actually. We'll start with the villains. So here's one of my villain shelves. All the way at the bottom, we have a Frogman, one of my new favorites. especially with that balloon in his hand. That does not come with him. I put that on him because I feel like it complements him well. Serpent Society, Mysterio, Maverick, Silver Samurai, Tombstone, Deadpool, Shatterstar, Hobgoblin, Batroc, Hela, some symbiotes back here, Phage, Scorpion, Absorbing Man, some Skrulls, Ghost, Leader, that Sentinel, that Pterodactyl Goon, more Skrulls, Boomerang, that Crossbones, one of the first releases of Crossbones, looking sexy, Domino, Hydro Man, Nebula, Jocasta, Prowler, Silver Sam, Deadpool, and of course this awesome Venom Pool Bath. My goodness, what a beast. Coming up to the next villain shelf, we have, of course, right in the middle, got that Select Thanos Man, Marvel Legends Loki, Rebel Tech Ultron, Custom Marvel Legends Magneto, Mystique, Yamaguchi Carnage, Yamaguchi Venom, the new Kang the Conqueror, Taskmaster, Black Hat, Sandman, Omega Red, Rhino, that Pyro from the 2-pack, Dormammu, Lizard, Green Goblin over here, lighter, it's Custom Doctor Doom, the Maker, Masters of Evil over here, Red Hood, Custom Red Hood, Baron Zemo, Enchantress, The Wreckers, Abomination, Kingpin, Vulture, Custom Ronin, Accuser, Bath Scroll, Super Scroll, Electro, Claw, Living Laser, Whirlwind, Mr. Sinister, Jugs, Doc Ock, Dark Elf Dude, Little Baby Shark, Land Shark. Coming over here to the Marvel Legends Heroes shelf. Rocket, Silver Surfer, Drax, Namor, Red Hulk, She-Hulk, Groot, Thing, Johnny Storm, Beta Ray Bill, Custom Domino, Mockingbird, Invisible Woman, Kitty Pryde, Deadpool with a Taco, Gamora, Star-Lord, Adam Warlock, Emma Frost, Black Bolt, Medusa, X-Men stuff. We have Cyclops, Mr. Fantastic, Nightcrawler, the new Storm from the 2-pack, Iceman, Warpath, Rogue, Jubilee, Beast, Phoenix Force, Jean Grey, Colossus, Angel. We got Cable, X-Force, X-23, Psylocke, Custom Psylocke, Magic. 2 Mezcos over here. We have the Mezco Punisher, Mezco Daredevil, Custom MJ, Sunspot, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Ghost Rider, X-Factor members right here in the corner, Multiple Man, Havoc, Strong Guy, Polaris. Zoom out right here. Oh, Brad Gambit. Hey Gambit, how you doing there? Coming up, we have our Avengers shelf. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Starting right at the center, of course, the Legends. Wouldn't have been possible without Stan the Man, Stan Lee, SHF Infinity War Iron Man, Custom Age of Ultron cap, my main cap that I've been using in all my videos, Iron Man 3 Tony, Rescue, SHF Pepper Potts, SHF War Machine, the Bath, Hulkbuster, Luke Cage, Bucky, Wasp, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Vision, the Young Avengers, Nova, Sentry, Wonder Man, Falcon, the new Falcon up here. Looking great. Got the SHF Black Widow from the Black Widow movie, Marvel Legends Hawkeye, Marvel Legends Wolverine brown suit, custom head, Marvel Legends Doctor Strange, custom head sculpt and wire cape, Mezco Thor, Hercules, Quicksilver, She-Hulk, Ares, Infinity War Hulk. And yeah, I have plenty of other figures like in bins, but they're just extra figures that I feel are extra, don't need to be displayed. But here is like an overview. Marvel Legends shelf, Transformers case here, display case. Goodies at the top. B2 play button, Imperial sets. Here's this shelf from last time. Here's this display one last time. And yeah guys, that about does it for my collection update for 2020. It's been 2 years since I did an update, so my collection has grown. Definitely I want to say that my favorite figure in my collection, I mean if we're not going to count the Hot Toys, Iron Man and Darth Vader, I think that my favorite figure would have to honestly be Beast Wars Megatron. I know. Beast Wars Megatron. I don't know, let me know what you guys have. Comment down below what you guys have in your collection. Comment down below which one of these figures you think should be in my top 3 list. Alright, if I have to do a top 3 right off the back of my head, I would have to say the Beast Wars Megatron. I would have to say... Ooh, I would have to say that Scorponok. And I would have to say... My goodness, I don't even know where to start. I would have to say the Mando, Beskar Mando. Or Mayfex Hush Batman. I can't. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little studio tour, collection tour update. Yeah, sorry it took a long time. It was a lot of stuff to cover. Super happy to do it though. I know some of you guys have been requesting this video for a long time. Hope you guys enjoyed exploring my awesome collection. I wish you guys the best year this coming year. And thank you guys for subscribing. Please hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button to let YouTube know that you like this video. And as always, take care and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.